So hey, what's up YouTube? Today, we have a special guest in the building today. Zenny coming at you from Porsche of South Orlando, and we have a 2019 CLS 53 AMG in the house today. How we got her, I have no absolute idea how we got her or how we ended up with her. It is an absolutely beautiful car. It's an absolute joy, a dream to drive. So, with that being said, with this type of power plant, I'm going to show you, I'm going to start off from the front of her, what's underneath the bonnet. It's a little bit different. We have a 3-liter inline 6 that is both turbocharged and supercharged that produces 429 horsepower and 384 pound-feet of torque between 2,000 and 6,000 RPMs. And this car has an electronic auxiliary compressor that acts as a hybrid assist, but it is nowhere by any means a hybrid. But the good thing about it, it allows for instant torque right from the get-go. So you have instant torque, instant boost from both the turbocharger and the supercharger in this car. So to start off with the front, right here, that 3-liter that I was talking about, that's both turbocharged and supercharged, right here. I'm going to close the front bonnet. Do a quick exterior walk around of the car. Absolutely gorgeous car. Got your teardrops from Mercedes Benz with your LED headlamps. And this model right here has the illuminated front emblem that you guys see, the star that's illuminated coming down the road. You've got your front drilled disc, 245, 35s, 20-inch rims right there. 4 pistons in the front, and I believe there are 2 in the rear. Nope, just a single piston right there. 275s, and you got your 20-inch rims in the back too, so 20s all the way around. As you guys see right there, 4MATIC. This car is all-wheel drive too. And something to point out that's really absolutely cool about this car is something that you don't see a lot, that's becoming a big trend in the automotive industry, is if you notice right here, the doors, how they're not attached to the pillars, they're frameless doors. So if you see right here, this portion right here that runs along down, they're frameless. So that's pretty cool. Now to show you guys these mirrors, right here, see how they're black? That is not carbon fiber, just so you guys know that. You got your quad-tipped exhaust on each side. Just to show you guys, now these exhaust tips, they are not plastic. As you can see, they're metal. But the actual exhaust goes all the way back, and these are just housing pieces to allow the exhaust to come from the pipes. Show you guys the boot space. Plenty of room for a sportback car. You can't really see right here because of the glare from the sun. So plenty of room in this car. And you press this button right here. You don't have to close it by force. There's this button here for a reason, because it's an electronic open trunk. So you press that button, it closes by itself. And when you're backing up the car too, this opens up when you put the car in reverse and the camera is underneath there. So that's something really cool to see, so you don't get debris or water or something inside it. So let's hop in, guys. Take you for a tour. All right. Get the AC going because it's a little hot. Okay, so to start off with, guys, you've got the virtual gauge cluster that runs all the way across. And something about the only thing that I do not like about this car is, and I'm sure a lot of you guys who own current gen Mercedes Benz right now, is this screen is absolutely beautiful. It runs all the way from the dash across, and it cuts off right about here. But as you guys can see right here, this is not touchscreen. So that is a big problem for a lot of drivers today, because most vehicle, even in Porsche's PCM system, you know, BMW's iDrive, you know, And even in cars like Teslas and stuff, you know, people want their cars to be touchscreen. And Mercedes Benz infotainment can be a little bit difficult to use at first. It's done by touch on this scroll pad or using drawing gestures on this pad to navigate. To switch through songs while you're driving and stuff can be a little bit difficult. Now, it is not impossible to use, because I know you guys are going to ask me, is this vehicle touchscreen? The answer is 100% no, it is not by any means. So with that being said, to get that out of the way, you've got dual climate control on each side. You have heated and ventilated seats in this car. You've got a backup camera also. Safety features, let's put that out there first. This car has blind spot monitoring, forward collision, rear cross traffic alert. It has everything that you can think of. And this is the key highlight of this vehicle, is the backup camera, or the cameras on the whole exterior of the vehicle. So to start off with right there, your sidewall cameras and your backup cameras, it shows your lane guidance right there. Now, if you go up a channel, you have different zones where you can see 180 degrees what's in back of you. Sidewall cameras. If your wife or your husband have a problem driving with curbing a rim or tire, you're good. You're protected right there. Mercedes-Benz has got you covered. Your front camera, too. Now I'm going to put the car in drive and show you guys. You can drive with your cameras on. In order to turn your cameras off, hit that camera button right there. So with that being said, we'll put the car back in park, and I'm going to hop back into that camera menu right there and finish off the driving modes. Now, that front camera right there that I just showed you guys with the whole 360 degrees of everything that's around you, you can use that while driving on. I wouldn't recommend it, but you can, just in case you're asking. Now, 180 degrees, what's in front of you? Let's hop on back to the home screen. So, with that being said, you've got your Bluetooth, your AM, your FM. Now, I don't know if this car has satellite radio, but I don't use satellite radio. I mainly stream from Google Play Music, or I use Pandora. So I think it's an absolute waste of money. So you people who love Sirius XM or whatever it's called, though, I could care less about satellite radio. But anyways, so like I said, and also, I don't know if I mentioned previously before, this car not only has Android Auto, but it also has Apple CarPlay, or Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Sorry, let me turn that back around. So with that being said, you know, everything that's done from your smartphone, once it's connected, everything is done through this infotainment system. Everything is done specifically using your voice. So I'm pretty sure you guys know how Android Auto and Apple CarPlay is. I'm going to be doing a separate tutorial on Android Auto and Apple CarPlay, how it exactly works. Per every vehicle, some vehicles aren't equipped with Android Auto. Most vehicles are equipped with Apple CarPlay, but like, for example, Porsche is Apple CarPlay only. They don't offer Android Auto compatibility. Mercedes Benz, that's one advantage Mercedes Benz has over Porsche. They're both absolutely outstanding manufacturers, but Mercedes Benz uses Android Auto and Apple CarPlay, both. So, with that being said, also this vehicle is equipped with navigation. Let me show you a little bit, something a little bit cooler though. This dashboard right here, not only can you see everything that's done through this part of the infotainment screen, but you can also see it and visualize it right here from the driver's zone. So you got your AMG Performance Driver Assist package, which pertains to lane assist, blind spot monitoring, forward collision, all that stuff. So your Mercedes-Benz service, when you get in close to service state, oil change, whatever, your AMG Performance, you can see which driving mode, your suspension, whether it's in Comfort, Sport Plus, or whatever. See if your exhaust valves are turned on, your sport exhaust. You can turn traction control on or off, and you can see it right there if it is. So, and also this gauge cluster too right here, you can fully customize it too. Let me show you guys how. Different designs right here. Sport, classic, we're in progressive because I think that's the most appeasing. So if I turn into sport mode right there, that's what it turns into. Classic is your traditional Mercedes-Benz. Your classic, your elegant, your sexy look, whatever. So, let's go into progressive. Let's leave it there because I like it the best there. So also, I don't know if you guys, let me move the seat back because, as you guys know, I also sit super close to the steering wheel. Flat bottom steering wheel. So if you're tall, have long legs, you get extra leg room. And I don't know if you guys see right here, this car has the ambient lighting package. You can choose like up to 50 to 100 different lighting combinations for your car, which looks absolutely beautiful while you're driving the car at night. Your seat controls. You know how you drive down here, your phone or your ring, or you scratch something on your car right here. You know how you get seat controls and you don't want to scratch the side of your car right here or anything. Mercedes Benz has you covered right there. So all the driving and the sorry, not the driving, the seat controls right here are done from the door panel, just like that. And your lower leg support right here, your lazy boy, your reclining chair, whatever you call it, though, it's right there. So Mercedes has got you right there. All your volume controls, cruise control, adaptive cruise control buttons on the steering wheel, everything's all over here. And most of the CLSs come with the side of the steering wheel wrapped in Alcantara. So, all right. So, got 2 USB ports right here. I'm gonna show you guys also the seats. Get your AMG emblem right here. Your Alcantara inserts, but for the most part, it's full leather to allow for that heat and that ventilation to come through. You got the most important part of the vehicle right here, the glove box. Yes, this car does have a glove box, so... Oh, you know what? I want to show you guys something. If you hit this vehicle right there, that button that hit right there, you can see the vehicle raising itself. So, with that being said, I got some guy told me to move because the car was parked in the wrong spot. So, I had to move her. So anyways, guys, let's hop onto the back of the vehicle. I'll show you guys how much room we have in the back space. Now, this is a sportback saloon. So, this car is between a sports sedan and mid-size sedan. It's got a decent amount of room, preferably. My opinion might be different from yours. But let's hop onto the back. I'll show you guys how much room's back here. Now, I'm 5'6". I weigh 110 pounds. So, as you guys see inside the cabin, how much room there is. Also, I forgot to mention the Burmeister sound system is absolutely phenomenal in this car. It is absolutely mind-blowing. So, that's something I mentioned to point out. This car has the standard Burmeister. It does not have the 3D upgraded Burmeister that comes from Mercedes Benz. As you see right here, there's like this speaker that hangs down from the ceiling right here. And the subwoofer in the back is back there. That is not in this car. So, but still, the sound system is absolutely phenomenal. It gets the job done. So, let's hop on back to the front. Now, the electronic auxiliary compressor, how that works exactly, I can't directly explain it or go too much in depth to it. All I know from what I was told by a buddy of mine who works for Mercedes Benz, the way the turbocharger and supercharger work hand in hand, from the electronic compressor, it allows for instant torque right from the get-go with zero lag from either one of the compressors. When I'm talking about the supercharger or the turbocharger, it just allows for 100% instant torque like an electric car. So if you guys, if I'm explaining that in the wrong way, please drop a comment down in the section below. You guys know what to do. So for the most part, this car is an absolute blast to drive every single day on a daily basis. It doesn't have too much power or too little. It's no slouch by any means. 0 to 60 in 4.4 seconds. It's electronically limited from the factory to 130 miles per hour for a car that has over 400 horsepower. When I notice what a lot of manufacturers are doing right now, even especially with Porsches, you know, high performance Chevys and stuff, Camaros, they're limiting their vehicles to about 130 miles to 150 because by law, God forbid you're getting caught doing 130 miles per hour. You're done. So with that being said, you know, drive safe for the most part, I guess. So, but anyways, that's pretty much it for the 2019 CLS 53 Mercedes Benz, guys. It's an absolute blast to drive on a daily basis. The car is phenomenal on gas. It's a 21-gallon tank, gets about 21 to 26 miles. So do the math, multiply 21, 25, whatever, times about 20. Now, even if you're driving the car like an absolute animal, you know, you're still averaging anywhere from 15 to 20 miles a gallon per tank, you know, or per gallon per tank, you know. But like I said, it's an absolute joy to drive. If you guys want to see it in person, test drive it, you know, take it around the block, you know, come by. You guys know where I'm at. It's Zenny coming at you from Porsche, South Orlando. Like, subscribe, comment down below. And once again, as you guys saw in my previous video, my first video I uploaded today, I'm really sorry, guys. I knew that I promised you guys a lot of things, but I'm going to stay on top of my daily reviews and stuff, my uploads and my vlogging. So for those of you who are new to this channel, please like, comment, subscribe, and follow me, and let's grow even bigger as a YouTube channel. Cheers, and have a wonderful day.